Guys, welcome to my channel. Hello again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another collective message. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So let's start off. Let's talk about this Hermit card. This gives me 40 days, 40 nights, fast for 28 days, away from everybody who's showing you lack of gratitude, lack of respect, lack of compassion, lack of respect and focus for what you're trying to establish. So you went and you're fasting. Meanwhile, while you're fasting, someone decided to go away and make an opportunity off of what they learned from you with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This is all your energy. The obstacles in the way is the Ace of Cups clarifying the Hermit. That's why it's giving me fasting. Feasibility. The Eight of Cups is the Emperor clarifying the Eight of Cups. Okay. The Page of Cups is clarifying this Ace of Coins. And the Page of Wands is clarifying this King of Swords. Somebody is starting something. Or you know how you learn from other successful people. What do they say? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattering, is what this makes me feel like. And somebody is like, well, this is how I look at this person. I look up to this person like she's a boss or she's a leader. She's inspirational. She knows her stuff. It's somebody who has their stuff together. Even if you're in the hermit mode, which is the Emperor in reverse. Even if you feel like you should be fasting to give glad tidings. That's what this is giving me. And your obstacles in the way is the Seven of Pentacles. I gotta pull it down because this would be the correction. The goal or the aim would be your Seven of Pentacles. Lovers, authenticity, that's the goal. The Devil, which is a major influence in for better or for worse. And the Page of Wands again. It's in a different deck. You in that lab cooking up something with that Virgo energy and that fire energy, that planet Mars is in the building energy. Okay. You have several zodiac signs, but this is a collective reading. So it's okay. The goal is to guard your project. I feel like it's guarding your chastity while you create something extraordinary. I feel like you're trying to blow people's minds in the sincerest, modest form. With the Devil card, I feel like you're selling sex. So you know, if you show a little bit of skin, it's going to give people that wow factor. People are going to notice you. Not like tasteless or classless, but I feel like you're going to take pictures that are like nude pictures that are authentically your style, your creativity, and it's going to be fresh. You're revamping something. Okay? Meanwhile, while you're in the lab, you're fasting. What are you fasting from? People, places, things. Could even be fasting from your workspace. Okay? To get this done for yourself. What's the heart of the matter about the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords? You know a lot with the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You did. God grant me the wisdom to accept the things that I can change the things, accept things that I can change things that I can't, and then wisdom to know the difference. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, but you get the gist. I just heard that. You take after your ancestors. The Serenity Prayer. That's what it's called. What's the heart of the matter? The Five of Pentacles. You're trying to get out of something. The Star, remaining optimistic. The Wheel of Fortune, you have every reason for things to turn in your favor. In the Four of Swords, it's like a couple energies here that's in retreat. Your Seven of Pentacles is retreat. Every section has an energy of retreat except the obstacle. So the Seven of Pentacles to me is like celibacy. You're planting seeds and you're trying to wait for it to come into fruition. But here you got the Four of Swords is retreat. Call a truce. What are you calling a truce for? That way of doing things may not be working for you anymore. Right? And then what are you leaving in the past? The Hangman. Pisces energy. Stubbornness. I feel like that's the stubborn side of life. Not seeing things from a different perspective. Five of Swords. You're leaving behind. It caused a lot of confusion. Defeating your own purpose. You in your own way. Standing in your own way. Not keeping an open mind. Seven of Swords. Strategy, wit. Now, if you look at my Seven of Swords, when it's in the upright, it's about strategy and wit. When it looks like this, that's a liar, stealing, cheating. You see how she look crazy on one side? She's being a thief. This is what you're leaving behind. Six of Pentacles. Don't take other people's opinions. Okay? Don't take that. You're leaving that in the past. You don't care about nobody else's counsel. You got the confidence to do what's right for you in your own way. With this Emperor, with you being your own major influence. You got strong influence on your own if the aim. You're the King of Swords. You know a lot. You know a lot. With that Ace of Pentacles, you could turn anything into a successful anything. You could turn it to a successful whatever you want. Dig. Okay, so what's the future? What's likely to happen in the potential future? Judgment in reverse. Oh, wait, I got the deck upside down. I apologize. Judgment in reverse. Ten of Wands. What the hell? Sorry, y'all. Ten of Cups. And Five of Wands. Some of these tens are meant to be read in reverse. Matter of fact, all of them are meant to be read in reverse, except for the Five of Wands. So, the Judgment in reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands is in reverse. And there's a lack of creativity. Fire and water are two creative endeavors. They're in reverse. And the only thing that's in the upright is your Five of Wands. So what I feel like from that is no one could... You're going to have a lot of people competing for you, your energy. And if you look at this illustration, there's a bunch of women on this man. So I feel like the man is representing you and your masculine energy. And there's going to be, whether it's women or men, they're going to be feminine energies fighting for your attention, but it's a no-go with that Ten of Cups in reverse, Ten of Wands is in reverse. You lay them burdens down. Okay? It ain't worth it. Fuck, it ain't about hoes. I don't get that from this. What I get from it is people wanting a piece of you for what you know, your knowledge, your wits, your strong influence. Okay? You just... I don't say it like that. Like, people are going to idolize you if you're not careful. You know, with the Judgment being in reverse, you're going to have to be very careful. Okay? That's a lack of discernment. Don't get caught up in it's like you experience a new drug. Is that worst drug known to man, as they say, and that's fame. Yeah, you are. You sweet, sexy thing, you. How are you going to feel about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Correction. How do you feel? This deck. I'm using 3 different decks. How do you feel about yourself? Obstacles is... I want to say something else about the obstacles. The Ace of Cups is an opportunity that brings a lot of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And the Emperor... Are you not ready to take this opportunity yet with this great news? With these Page of Cups, you're going to be receiving phone calls, emails. Or I feel like in this sense is the way your traditional way of marketing your brand or yourself. The obstacle is you having a hard time getting away from that way of doing things. Judgment is in the upright. The Sun. The Hierophant. The 3 of Wands. That's how you feel about yourself. So what that tells me is it's an esteem of yourself. Okay? Your head is screwed on straight. You know you deserve this. You know you're worthy of this. You're ready for this. You've been training and practicing. There's only so much training and practicing you can do before you got to get in that driver's seat and just show what you're made of. And the perfect time is now. Okay? And how are other people's perception of you is. It's like you're so busy trying to get it perfect with the Hermit card, trying to make sure you are the strongest you can possibly be, but you got the Sun. That's a lot of happiness. You're operating from your heart space, doing something that you love. The Hierophant, you got that methodical and practical energy. That's a leadership energy. Okay? The Judgment is you have the correct discernment. You don't have to worry about making off-color decisions. With the King of Swords, you know too much. Okay? It's this matter of factual with you. What's the environment say about you? The Tower. You blow people's minds. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Cups in reverse. And the Strength. There's going to be a lot of people trying to date you. Or try to be friends with you. It goes back to that 5 of Wands energy. The environmental attitude. This correlates with that 5 of Wands energy with the 10 of Cups in reverse. Nobody's going to be able to charm you or outthink you or get one over on you or just trying to get anything out of you. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. You're not going to be stuck with a bunch of people that just want something, that just want to just take advantage of your energy. Like an energy vampire. This gives me energy vampires. And they're receptive energies. They're low vibrational succubus energies. Okay? You and all your integrity. Queen of Pentacles is a stand-up person. Okay? 3 of Cups in reverse is what this all represents. I mean, the 3 of Cups in reverse is what this 5 of Wands represents. Why these 2 tens are in reverse. There's a lack of creative endeavor. Somebody may try to get you pregnant to just ride along with you. Nope. Someone just want to create a project off your energy when they don't have the same energy to bring to the table. Nope. It's only a 5 and 5s can be changed. Tower card is like a hell of an awakening. You got your ass chewed up and handed back to you, but not in a rude way. Queen of Pentacles is grounded, very valued person. You know your worth. You're not going to be friends with any old body just because they're extending their succubus energy. Yeah, I said it. Tower card again on the bottom. What are your hopes and fears? You got something cooking in that kitchen. High Priestess. Hermit card again. You take yourself so serious. Like, whew. You hope that things remain of a certain caliber. 2 of Swords. You take yourself so serious that the Wheel of Fortune. that it could never cause confusion for anybody who's just trying to get to know you or get in good graces with you for any ill reason or not. You hope that people think about their motives and their intentions before they come to you, because this is Two of Swords. People get it confused with you real quick. You the High Priestess and the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. So you hope that people come correct when they come to you, but that doesn't always guarantee that you don't show that other side of your face. Two of Swords gives me split personality, like indecisive. Like sometimes I want to be human. I want to have it's a natural reflex to react a certain way when you know someone's playing in your face. You just want to that's why you're in hermit mode from the beginning. It's like I'm trying to remain poised and elegant and make sure I'm doing as much of my own shadow work as I can before I jump out there. I know what I'm bringing to the table, so I want to make sure my temper don't screw it up before I get out there. Or I want to make sure that I'm not influenced by a rich dummy. He's just backed up by a lot of richness, okay? Just a lot of wealth. I don't want to be attached to anybody that's indecisive. I want to know what I'm doing. I don't want people to perceive me as indecisive. It's a sign of weakness as a leader, as an emperor, as a king of swords. The final outcome is the Temperance, the World, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. It's like you're so smart that you're gonna realize real quick that without my spiritual guidance, this whole global success, it comes like more money, more problems, a lot of strategy and wit, lying, stealing, cheating. It could be mental, energetic, like this shit. I hear Kanye West version of it may not be nothing to y'all, but nothing, what? I want this shit forever, man, never, man. And Kanye West version, Mr. West is in the building, ain't no telling who about to kill us. At the end of his verse, is like, I used to want this shit forever, but y'all can have it back. Like all this, the mental anguish and the deceptive is like, they vampires out there. You may be a strong influence and you powerful in your own right, so much like a Kanye West or a Drake, a Lil Wayne, Eminem, all of them excellent artists. You know, the strong influences, the very mass communicators like King of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. They turned their passion and their talents and abilities into something global. You got the abilities to do the same thing. And it's like you're looking at other people's trials and tribulations play out right before you. And you see why some people go introvert. They just make their money. They like these mega superstars and they make their money, but they live a quiet personal life. They stay out the camera. But those are ones who've been married for 30 years, 20 years. You rarely hear a scandal attached to their name. So what it tells me is you about to get what you're looking for. But since Kanye West part was the part that stuck out to me, you may not. You may realize why he said the things that he said in his lyrics from personal experience. Like you can understand it from a listening ear, from the receiving end. Like damn, they go through a lot with this Five of Wands and this incubus, the succubus energies or whatever. People be riding your wave for 5 minutes of clout. And I feel like that's you realizing all the bullshit that come with it. Is like, yeah, I'll take the money, but y'all can have the fame part of it. So let's recap. You and the hermit energy went away to create an opportunity for yourself. Quietly went away, traveled somewhere, made a name for yourself, reached global success, inherited all the headaches and the media attention, the stupid frenzies, the goddamn soap operas that come with it, the addiction to fame in the first place, even though you got a lot of money to show for it, realizing that without that spiritual balance, that temperance, that spirit, that balance, that relationship with God, that you would have went mentally crazy. Okay, after all this is said and done, after all the energies and sucked you dry and left you for dead. But your aim is to remain modest through it all. Like, that's realistic. It almost make you still, you realize now, like, that's realistic. How are you gonna, like, it could be done, because I mentioned other artists or celebrities. Like, you don't hear nothing about Denzel Washington and his family. You don't hear nothing about Samuel L. Jackson and his family. Like, some people are just very quiet with their family and their family life. That's just to name somebody to give you an example. Like, they're not in a bunch of controversy. One time I saw a controversial thing with Samuel L. Jackson, with something he was going through with his family, but that was like 20 years ago at this point, and I think they're still married to this day. Like, it's not a public thing. Like, everything is not for the public's eye, regardless of what they go through. But when the only time you see, they let their work speak for themselves, is what I'm trying to say. Not the silly nonsense. Like, they are focused on their craft with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Like, they let their work, even Will Smith, he was always focused on his work, even though him and his wife made a lot of controversy around their marriage because they have their own point of view. They're eccentric. But nonetheless, I feel like your energy is like, I don't want to be eccentric. I just want my family to be as protected, as unrealistic as that seems for what I'm qualified and what I'm already granted to have. Because God has given it to you with this coin. Like, He's blessing you with this opportunity to have all this stuff, to be a mega worldwide star with the world, the global. And it could be through, so much of it could be, you could be notorious for your your spirituality. Yep. I think that's so much of it. So you trying to be as perfect as possible to mentally prepare for what you already believe you have, or you already feel it. You already know you have it because of the way things are shaping up around you. Things are being maneuvered around for you. Okay? The heart of the matter is you're being pulled out of a distressful situation with, because of your optimism and your patience and your healing. The wheel of fortune that is turning in your favor. Okay, you call the truce. It's like, whatever I was doing before, it wore me out. It wasn't the way to go. You letting the Most High take the wheel, because you got one, two aces here. There's nothing wrong with putting a little extra effort in making sure you get it right, but you got to go out there. You have to fully experience it to really be in the mix of it, to know just how influential these energies are, and how you know what you need to do to protect yourself, protect your vulnerabilities through it, which includes your peace of mind, your spiritual connection, your friendship with the Most High, who granted you that opportunity, your family. I feel like you're going to be attacked as a woman or a single parent, but there are other single parents out there who made it big, and they keep their family out the public's eye too. It's just it's mind over matter. You make logical decisions, head over heart decisions, regardless of what's going to. I feel like you have grace, quality, and respect, a lot of self-respect, and you want that to be the main thing, so people know not to cross the line with you or approach you in a certain way. And then another thing I get with this Page of Wands and the Devil card, then this is for some, you can have you could be considering cosmetic surgery, or be the poster person who gets a lot of flack about your body could be in immaculate shape, and people are going to their doctors to look like you, or you could be considering it. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. And then with the Lovers card, I feel like the pictures you're going to take for your brand are nude. That's where all that controversy is going to come from. But nude with grace, if that makes any sense. Like you may have body paint on you, you know, something sexy. You could have like the products could be covering the more sensitive parts of your body, like the breast area, the genital area. Whatever product you're promoting could be covering those parts of your body. But for the most part, you're taking a nude picture to promote your brand, and it's going to help you. You're going to be the emperor. The obstacles. I don't understand that. Why? Give me something for why the obstacle is the Ace of Cups, Emperor. The second influence. Okay, I get it now. I don't need to pull more cards. It's a second influence or kind of an obstacle because it's the devil's playground. So much of it is temptation. Like you're posing nude, but you're modest at the same time. Like it's a walking contradiction, but who isn't at the end of the day? And there are people who are going to receive cosmetic surgery with this doctor on the Page of Wands next to the Devil card and then a Lover's card. But then you're a person who you don't represent yourself in a vulgar way, regardless if you had like a procedure done to enhance your body or not. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Clarify. Like the worst of it is over. Like you could be divorcing someone who was mentally oppressing you, or divorcing a lifestyle that was mentally taxing on you, a career that had too many challenges, just was faced with too much bullshit. And somebody was trying to hold on to you because it gives me that vibe that Johnny Fontaine tried to get out that contract because he wanted to go solo, go on his own. It gives me that vibe that somebody's trying to hold on to you. That's from The Godfather, by the way. Yeah, Two of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Like it gives me that vibe that you're trying to go another way. Like you reached. He. It doesn't mean he was satisfied with the goals that he set for himself, being signed to a record label. That's on The Godfather 1. Okay, and Michael goes into the story when he introduced Kay to his family at his sister's wedding. So for those who don't know, I talk about Godfather all the time. But that's one of my favorite projects. I like to reference it a lot. The Two of Wands is talking about you already reached all the goals you set for yourself, but you still feel like there's something more for you. So long story short, he wanted to go solo but couldn't get out that contract. With this Ten of Swords, it's like this man is holding this person's shoe as she gets away, and he's like, fuck, I feel betrayed. It's like I invested so much in you to get you started, and you want to go your own way. You know you could be bigger if you went on your own because you got too many people in your pockets. Because you're a global success. You're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? So you don't want to work with anybody about it. You want to go your own. You've made a choice to go your own separate direction. That's what that is. Like you know you're an emperor in your own right, but not in the shadow of somebody who's making money off of you, when you can see so much more of your success if you went on your own. Page of Cups, Page of Wands is in that obstacle position. Ace of Cups, you see an opportunity to be even bigger, astronomically bigger with the Emperor. Page of Cups is sending a message. It's writing and Page of Wands is like professionalism. Okay, it's saying your sweet goodbyes. It's like, I want to part ways. I'll be more than fair with you, but I want to go on my own. And they're trying not to let you, but you're going to end up doing it anyway. You know, something like that. Like it doesn't come without drama. It's like, or maybe somebody mishandled your finances and you got with a different advisor. You know, you almost went broke or something like that. Yeah, Eight of Cups, they don't want to let you go. But you got to end up leaving anyway. You seek spiritual guidance and you end up going anyway. You want to explore soft touch. We yearn for touch, our own and others, and yet rush through it as a hurried prelude to gratification. Someone gets instant gratification from you, and you want to separate from yourself from them, or you do end up separating yourself from them to reclaim your power. That's for somebody. Reacquaint yourself with unhurried, mindful touching. Discover the mendering, anticipatory pleasure of stroking, patting, appreciating every small and large sense, like your goosebumps. And then you have come to me. But the soft touch is clarifying. Come to me. Yeah, you want to be on your own. Because come to me talks about manifestation. Okay? And you manifest, you bringing all your manifestations, you brought your manifestations into fruition already. But you don't want nobody attached to you in a way that you don't see too much of your success. You got the fame, but you need more fortune on your own. You're not dividing it between too many people. You know, from a place of power, decide. The key word is to decide. Then work on a deep subconscious level to truly accept your decision by understanding your worth and deservingness. So there's nothing wrong with a little come to me language when manifesting lovers. See, this is somebody who's overly attached to you, or your energy, but remember, you are really coming to them. But the lovers card is here too, and the goal or the aim. Okay, so you're trying to reach your target audience, being your authentic self is what I'm getting from this. And you really, even though you're manifesting them, but really you're the one that's going to them, even though you're manifesting them to like come to me, so to speak. So step wisely and create affirmations that affirm your agency. So you're doing it with a feminine touch, not so much too much dominant masculine energy. But what do I want to say? I think your words are soft, but you taking action is how you show up in that masculine energy. You're not waiting for it to come. You're not waiting for somebody to take credit for you or do all the work and just put your name on it. Like, I got this product, but I'm gonna put this person's name on the product. They didn't authentically do anything to it, but it's going to sell the product. You dig what I'm saying? With you being the devil card and the lovers. It's not about a particular person, but it's about in this picture, someone's painting a picture of someone in their naked truth. It's not your truth. You want to have your own, you want to do your own thing. That is your truth without somebody else's influence on it, because that's dimming your light. Yeah, that's how I want to say it. I think that makes sense like that. Okay, that's all I have for right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.